guys, this is Tyler and you're watching Tyler Collins TV. So this video is about, I was trying to have, I'm having a difficult time what I should title this. So it's like being black in Germany or being African American in Hamburg, Germany because, okay, I'm just going to start the story. So I was in an exchange program when I was like 16, 17 in high school. And they chose my class, well, my department, because we're in the honor roll, we were in Paideia, and they chose my class to take part in an exchange program. So there were students from Hamburg Germany Gymnasium Altona High School that came to our school, and they stayed with, they divide us, and one of the students stayed with me, and then she lived with me and my family for I think 3 weeks, and then that was in April of 2010, and then then all the American students went to Germany and stayed with those same students that stayed with me. I stayed with her and her family in Hamburg, Germany. So before I even went to Germany, I was being, stereotypical, had the negative mindset of Germany. Because I was like, why Germany? All the things that we see in the media about them is they're being racist, or maybe there are only white people there. There's no people of color there. So I was like, I don't know, but I'm going to a country for free, so I'm gonna take this opportunity. So what else I dislike about this was the fact that we didn't learn German. I was like, you got us going to a foreign country and we don't know the language. Come on, you should have taught us the language before we got there. But yeah, my exchange student, her name was Leonie, and she was just the most sweetest person ever. She was so kind and sweet, and she was just like me. We were just alike. I like her style. Her style was amazing. I was just I was so jealous because I'm like, this girl got style. She is slaying. So yeah, we would talk. We would Facebook one another. We joined a Facebook group with all the exchange students that are coming from Gymnasium Altona, Hamburg to Chicago. And we were so excited. We made videos. We would talk to each other every single day. And when they finally came, we were like, what the fuck? These guys are tall as hell. They were tall. All the boys were extremely tall. I felt extremely short. They were very diverse because there was some girls that were Asian. I think from Thailand, I think. And yeah, they were really sweet and kind. I wanted to show her the whole city of Chicago. I showed her Hyde Park. I showed her Obama area where he lived at. I showed her the South Side, and she loved the South Side. So when everybody said they come visit Chicago, they always think negative about the South Side. But I showed her, and she loved it. I showed her the West Side. I showed her Rogers Park, Lakeview, UIC area, Taylor Street, Bronzeville, South Loop, the Bean. I showed her everywhere. I was like, when you come to my city, I'm going to show you the city. I'm not going to only show you the north side and downtown, because that's what a lot of people do when they visit Chicago. But I showed her the whole city, and she was just she was like a baby, ooh, ah. And then, yeah, she stayed, I think, 3 weeks they stayed, and we were really sad that they had to leave in April, because we really wanted to, hang out with them a bit more. And then, our turn was to come there in October 2010, so I went there, and I had jet lag like a motherfucker. I was just so tired. I was extremely tired. The first day I got there, their expressways were different. Very different. I had a hard time trying to, I didn't understand how their expressways were. And then, then I went to her mom's house, and her mom's house was gorgeous. Leonie and her mom, Heidi, they stayed upstairs, and her girlfriend, and her girlfriend and friend stayed downstairs, and her friend had her son. They lived downstairs, and we would have to climb a ladder up and climb a ladder, walk down on the ladder and then walk back up on the ladder when we go to the second floor. And her mom said, are you hungry? I was like, yeah. And then she's like, would you like some flakes? I was like, what's flakes? She's like, you know what flakes is? I was like, what is flakes? She's like, cereal. I was like, oh, yeah, of course. She's like, do you want some water? I was like, yes, because I'm thirsty. And she gave me water, and I drank it. I was like, what is this? This ain't water. Is this alcohol? She's like, no, sparkling water. I was like, see, I never had sparkling water. That's why I thought it tasted like alcohol. So I was like, I'm not supposed to drink alcohol because I can get in trouble since I'm in high school. I'm not supposed to drink it. But anyway, We was drinking sparkling water for the whole 3 weeks we were there, and I wasn't feeling it at all. I went the real water. Like, I didn't want sparkling water. And then we like went to her school, and the stuff that we were learning in my school in Chicago, they were like far gone. They were past us. So this was my senior year, and the stuff that I was learning my senior year, they were learning in their freshman and sophomore years. I was like, I like their educational system better than our American educational system. They were like so far gone, past us. I was so jealous. And also in the school, what I thought was so adorable is that they have fifth graders from 12th grade. And like these fifth graders would hang out with the 12th graders, and they would all have lunch together. And I just thought that was so cute. So like when I was at their school, I was taking their classes, and when I was taking one of their classes, I got the idea for my film that I'm working on this year. So that was 2010, and I'm still using that same idea that I got from there for my upcoming film that I'm working on right now. So my eye just like bothering the hell out of me. So yeah, I had an amazing time there. They took me to my first bar. I had my first drink there. I don't like beer, but I had my first drink there. They took me to my first rave party. Um, it was like everything that happened there was my first time, and I had a ball. I would do it all over again. And you know, when I told you guys I had that negative mindset of Germans, or like Germans just a white society or just white people, when I went there, it wasn't just white people. There were like, when I saw blacks there were mostly like African women with white Germans. Or I saw a lot of Persians and Colombians and people from Thailand. And it was very diverse, which I was very shocked, because when you watch movies, they never show the diversity within their movies. And like everybody was real cool, down to earth. Her mom always made us homemade meals. Like for breakfast, I would have toast with Nutella. That's my first time ever having Nutella was there. So it was toast with Nutella, toast with, oh, if you guys hear background sound, I'm so sorry. My friend, I'm at her house for her graduation party, and she has a dishwasher. And I didn't even know she had a dishwasher, and I totally forgot she was making that sound. But I had toast with Nutella. Her mom made a homemade parsley jam. I had that. I had toast with cheese, toast with butter, toast with honey. I met her with her dad. Her dad gave me my first Greek drink. It tastes like licorice, because him and his wife took us to a restaurant. It's like a Greek restaurant, and you know, he told me that it's like disrespectful to turn down a drink or a meal from, I guess, a person that's offering you this. So like if they offer you a drink or if they offer you a meal, you accept it. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not supposed to drink, but you know, I accept this anyway. Just don't tell my teacher, okay? So I accepted the drink, and I tasted. I was like, this shit is strong as fuck. I don't like it. And then but I drank it anyway. And then like the food was bomb as fuck. The food was good. Her mom cooked. Her food was banging. She took me to an Italian restaurant. She took me to an ice cream cafe. They had an ice cream cafe, and like my ice cream was huge, and I ate it all. It was the bomb. And it was some. We had like our farewell party. We sang a song together. Also at the school, we also did presentations on Chicago. And when we told them we were from Chicago, they was like, Obama? We was like, yeah. They said Michael Jordan. We was like, yeah. And they treat us like rock stars. I think because we were American. And there was also something going on with America and Germany in 2010. Because my teacher at the time was like, don't tell anyone that we're American. I was like, it's quite obvious that we are American. The way we act. I mean, we were childish teenagers, but it's quite obvious that we're American. Like, we're from somewhere, you know. We're not from Africa, we're from America. Because they would come up to us, the little kids, and they say, are you guys from Africa? We was like, no, we're from America. They was like, oh, okay, all right. Also, the Turkish food. There's a lot of Turkish, I don't know, what's it called, the polite way to say Turkish people. We tried a lot of Turkish cuisines. Oh, we tried their McDonald's. Yo, their McDonald's is completely different than American McDonald's. Like their McDonald's, for their burgers, they had a honey sauce. Oh, when I was there, I never tried fries and mayonnaise. There was like no fries and ketchup, no fries with barbecue sauce. There was fries with mayonnaise. Fries with mayonnaise and honey sauce. And that's what I would eat all the time. And because of that, I only eat fries and mayonnaise now. I eat just those two, not with, like, if I eat with ketchup, I always have to have mayonnaise with it, always. And that was my, oh, and also when I was in Germany, that was my first time having bratwurst. Like, I eat that all the time, sometimes. But, yeah, I really miss those exchange students. I had an amazing time with them. I also miss Germany. That's why I'm trying to go back. Because, you know, Germany was the reason why I wanted to start traveling now. As I got older, that's the reason why I want to travel. Because after that experience with my high school, going to Germany, I was like, I have to travel more. And I have to go back just to see how it is now. Oh, and also, the city that I went to was Hamburg. We also went to a small town her dad and his wife took us to. I just don't remember. But it was really nice. I had a good time. And, like, the last time I talked to my exchange student was, like, months ago. I think she's, like, doing good for herself right now. I'm 24, so I think she's 22. Yeah, she's 22. So, yeah, she was really sweet. All the students from Germany were really sweet. I had a banging ass time. I would go back and do it all over again. That was an amazing opportunity that my high school did for us. My high school was Roger C. Sullivan in Rogers Park. And, like, that was an amazing experience they did for us because it changed my whole perspective of visiting other countries. I'm not afraid to. So, I would recommend, like, if you go to a foreign country, learn the language at least. Learn the language. Also, someone asked me a question. They said, did you have any racist experience? I did have one little racist experience in Germany. I mean, I had racist experience in Chicago, so it is what it is. I'm used to it. The one little racist experience I had when I was there, we were getting on the bus, and this white dude just kept stepping on the back of my shoes just over and over again. And, I looked at him and I'm like, could you please stop? And he said something. And then I told my exchange student, she's like, oh, he's in a gang, and, you know, they're a white supremacist gang. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. But, oh, well, because, you know, there's racists in Chicago, and I'm like, I'm used to it, so it is what it is. Also, someone asked me a question, like, were you stared at a lot? I was. You know, we went to a small town. This small town outside of Hamburg, they stared at us to death. And I was like, but I'm used to that because I went to an all-white school when I was younger, and they stared at me all the time. So when they were staring at me in Hamburg, it was like, okay, you're staring, but maybe you're staring out of curiosity. But it didn't really bother me as much because I'm used to it. So, and also, like in Chicago, we used to have a CTA bus ticket. So you just, like, swipe it in and swipe it out. So in Hamburg, they did buy bus tickets, but the bus driver, the only time you will show your ticket is when the bus driver asks you. And they said if you don't have it, you would have to pay a fine. But when I got on a bus, they never asked. So me and my exchange student, we were actually riding the bus for free the whole time. We were riding the bus and train free the whole time. But if they caught us, we would have to pay a fine. The whole time I ain't paid nothing on those buses or trains. And I love those buses or trains. It just reminded me of Harry Potter, you know, going to Hogwarts. And, yeah, it was amazing. I would totally go back again. I miss it so much. But anyway, that's my video, you guys. I think I'm going to call this Being African American in Germany because there are Africans that live in Germany. Okay, bye guys.